Hey folks, Travis here at the CLG House, joined by TrickZ. Am I pronouncing it right?
It's actually tricks, but you can say however you like. So
It is Tricks.
yeah,
Okay, so people told me that it was TrickZ,
yeah. Kelby says TrickZ. Doubleth calls me Trick, and yeah, Link calls me Tricks, but it's Tricks.
and then other people call you Brian.
hmm
So you are right now in like this sort of trial period for being on CLG. Supposedly, I Am Clone supposed to be sort of like this testing ground or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the experience been like?
Just a lot of gaming, just scrims, but it's been fun, I guess, for the most part. Uh, Gotta eat healthier though. A lot of bad eating habits, but
Is that the CLG, like the CLG in general doesn't eat well?
um, I mean, there's no one really to cook, so yeah, it's just a lot of eating out, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
So, how did you end up getting approached by CLG? How did this all go down?
It was actually, I actually took a break for a month with, I used to play on a team called TBD, which was FXO with Robert and Westrice. And then randomly I got approached by Cruiser the Bruiser, for Team LOL Pro, which is, Curse's like second, third team or whatever. And then, yeah, I was with Cop, Nijaki and everything. At the same time, or that was announced on, I guess, Reddit and just like, the Curse site. So randomly, Link kind of just approached me and asked me, just to try out or if I'm interested. And I said, sure, why not? And that's pretty much how it happened.
So, what do you think Link decided to approach you?
I think there's not really many players in NA that jungle, or just in general that that have been playing a long time. And Link and I go way back, I guess. We used to play each other and scrim a lot, and I used to sub for CLG Black a lot actually when they had the old team with Hood Stomp, Zuna, and Bloodwater and all them. So I guess he just wants to play with me, or just likes working with me. So
So, the whole scene has been, in a way, you're kind of unknown to the community or the League of Legends scene, but you've actually been sort of hanging out for a long time. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, I mean, I played this game since season one, mainly on just like amateur teams, but I've always scrimmed all the top teams. Season two, season one, CLG, TSM, Dignitas, all those teams, scrimmed them a lot, and yeah, most more losses, but still beat them a lot too. So it's just I guess never really had the opportunity till now to kind of prove myself or just play at the top level. So
Did you ever see yourself getting picked up by one of these big staple teams like CLG or TSM?
um, well, right now I'm not even officially on the team, but I mean, not really. I mean, actually, what's kind of funny is Dyrus. I actually was more surprised when he got picked up by TSM. It's kind of funny because we used to play a game back in the day called Guns, and he was a pretty big noob on that game. And then yeah, it was just pretty surprising. And then so I mean, if it can happen to him, it can happen to anyone. So yeah.
So, because Dyrus is a noob in guns, he gave you hope when he got picked up by TSM?
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify. So, I understand that we were talking just a little bit before the interview that you actually you played CS before League of Legends, and possibly did you play any other games?
I played a lot of games actually. Mainly Counter Strike though. I mean, I didn't play it like at the top level, but I went to LANs and stuff like that, and just with friends, and played semi competitively, but just not at like the highest level. But I played that game for about before I quit, like I would say 10 years. So that was like my main game competitively. But I did play World of Warcraft for a few years, and yeah, and then just League for the rest. I played since beta, and then I kind of quit during the beta phase, and then I played around season one, like mid season one. So I've been playing League since then.
So you've been in esports for a really, really long time then.
Yeah, pretty long. Yeah.
Do you think that your esports experience will sort of help you possibly get, like the permanent spot on CLG?
I think it's just more. I think it's just pretty much. I mean, it helps, but I mean, it was just random to be honest. Like I wasn't, going around looking for a team. It just I kind of played casually, and they just asked me, so it just happened like that. But I guess it could help. Yeah.
How much are you looking at IEM Cologne as like this big deal for you? Are you just sort of like, if it happens, it happens? Or are you sort of looking at it as this big pivotal moment for you?
Well, I definitely want to go and do really well at IEM. So, I mean, I'm putting a lot of solo queue time in, practicing, duoing a lot, and just trying as hard as I can in scrims. But um, for the most part, yeah. I mean, season 4 is going to be a whole new season, so the game right now isn't going to be the same when it transitions into season 4. So I definitely do want to place really well in IEM before season 3 ends, and then go from there.
Talking to some of the other members on CLG, I understand you tend to just talk a ton during games. You're very vocal, very loud. Is this true? Is this what they're telling me true?
I'm probably the most talkative on the team, like right now, like just playing with them. I've noticed that actually. But yeah, for the most part, I guess it is true. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they say they need someone that's really talkative. I just need to be more, I guess, when I'm talking, I have to be a lot, like productive and just keep the chatter down more. So just it has to be about the game mainly. So.
So yeah, I mean, Doublelift talking to me just a moment ago mentioned that he felt as though you might be a solution to a problem that's plagued CLG for a long time, which is their communication issues. Do you think that you could possibly be this guy that's going to come in and save CLG from their inability to properly communicate with themselves in the game?
Um, I mean, there's a few options actually in terms of just like communicating, but I think for me it's just they don't really have someone that I've noticed they don't really have a really huge voice in the team yet. So for me, I guess like I'm just trying to talk as much as I can, do the best communicating I can with the team and just give them information and try to like not like lead them, but help lead them. And just I don't know. Sometime after a while, maybe we'll figure out like how the shot calling will go, because I used to shot call for most of the teams I played on. On this team, I do shot call, but just it's more so like I'm shot calling, Link kind of shot calls, and then I don't know, Nien kind of shot calls as well. But everyone kind of has their own voice. But I guess me and Link are the ones that look to for the most like information. So.
Is there anyone on the team so far that you are having decent synergy with, or that you feel you're really connecting with, either in game or out of game?
Well, in game, I mean, it's still I kind of need the synergy with mid and top. Like mid, I mean, I've duoed with Link a lot in the past, like just for fun and stuff. So it's kind of there, but I still need to work on synergy with him. Bot lane, I feel I have the most synergy with, just because every time I go down there, we get like double kills constantly and objectives. But I definitely need to work on synergy with the solo lanes. I think more than the bot lane. So yeah.
All right, so how long have you been staying at the CLG house now?
Um, well, for I barely got here Sunday night, but I've been here. I was here the week before that for 4 days, and then the week before that as well, I was there for 2 days. So yeah, I guess a while now, like less than a month, but yeah.
So let's discuss what it's been like for you getting to know CLG and moving in with the team. Have there been any unique or unusual moments so far?
Uh not unusual or unique moments, just regular, just people hanging out, playing a game together. But uh yeah, I mean, I guess everyone just gets along outside of the game, so that's good.
So there's been nothing that any of the members have done that have surprised you, or anything unique particularly about them?
Not really. Nothing interesting has happened so far. Yeah.
So then this extends out to even Doublelift then.
Uh, nope, not outside of the game, not really. So.
So normal dude. You say not outside of the game. What about inside the game?
Oh, inside the game? No, I mean, there's not really. I mean, he's just a good player. Like I don't know. I was like I've never played with Doublelift. I played versus him, but I've never like laned versus him or anything. But like I don't know. I guess playing with Doublelift, it kind of shows like how an AD carry is really, I guess, crucial to a team. Like, because I've never really played with really good AD carries before. So Yeah.
Is there anyone? So let's say you get to stick around with CLG, and you guys obviously are in the LCS next season. Is there anyone in particular that you're looking to compete against, or anybody that you're happy that you'd be able to play against based on like your couple years in esports?
Uh, well, I mean, I guess I'm good friends with a few people on Vulcan, so I guess them. I don't know. It'd be fun facing them because I used to actually they were the team I used to scrim the most on every other team I've been on. So it's always fun scrimming them or just playing them in general.
Very good. We can wrap it up. Looking at what's going to happen with you possibly with CLG. Like, what are your hopes? What do you want to have happen? Joining the team. What's the vision ahead of you?
I mean, just right now, like I'm just focused on doing well, helping them hopefully reach their goal. I mean, we're going to IEM and we definitely want to place, I'm pretty sure, first place, but top 2 would be really good in that tournament. But we don't have that much time, but we're going to be practicing as hard as possible. I mean, ultimately, yeah, the goal for me is like do my best, hopefully make it they want me and I'll be in the LCS with them. So, yeah.
All right, then I do have one final question. I hear that you are looking at possibly changing your name. Is this correct?
Oh, yeah, that's correct. I guess Kelby is, well, it's just because the Trick2G thing. I don't know. Like Doublelift calls me Trick. I kind of find that weird. I've never been called Trick before. It's always been Tricks, but or some people call me TrickZ because the capital Z, and yeah, I guess they think that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, I can't really think of a name, but eventually I will have to change my name if I do join CLG, just for I guess, just so there's no confusion with Trick2G and me.
So you don't have any names right now whatsoever?
No, I can't. I'm really bad at thinking of names, so it'll take me a while, but I probably will have one before I am.
So the community obviously, there's a lot of CLG fans there. Do you think that maybe the community could help you come up with a name?
I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt, but
so if they were to flood some of the comments on this interview with a bunch of possible names for you, you would look at them and possibly think if any of them would work?
I mean, I'm open to suggestions. So I mean, if I like something, then maybe I'll use it.
All right. So before we get into that, I just want to, and right at the end of this interview, since maybe you can give them some guidance on ideas, give me like 4 interesting things, something that you'd like your name to be. Maybe you'd want it short, maybe you'd want it to be able to be abbreviated. Just 4 qualifications, like making a password. Just for you personally, what would you like to see in a name for you?
I mean, I guess short names are good. Like my name's kind of 6 letters. Yeah, short names.
So 6 or less?
Yeah, 6 or less is good, I guess.
So 6 or less.
I guess that's all I can really think of.
Do you want numbers in it?
No, I don't like numbers.
Okay, so no numbers, only letters.
What else?
Is there something that you want it to sound like badass? Do you want it to sound flirty? Do you want it to sound nerdy?
I mean, not really any of those. I mean, it's really hard for me to think of something. Okay. But I guess.
But you're dealing with conflict with Trick2G, so it has to be something that's original, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so original is the 3rd one, and then we got one more.
Do
you want it to harken back to your past, look forward to the future, be about the present?
I guess.
Allude to what could be for you?
I don't know. You could choose, I guess, the 4th one.
So the 4th one is it has to be something that the person feels about you, right? Okay, so that's what it is. So it's got to be 6 or less. Got to have no numbers, only letters. What was the 3rd one? Oh, got to be original. 4th one, an attribute that people would associate with you, and that sounds good?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Very good. So there you go. So then you're going to take a look at those, figure it out. Thank you so much for the interview. Everyone, this is Travis at the CLG House. Stay tuned for more content.